Hi, my name is Adam Kunzmiller, and I'm with BGG TV. We're here at Gen Con 2014, and I'm joined by Meg McKinley with Games by Playdate. We're here to talk about Pack the Pack. So Meg, tell me about this.
Pack the Pack is inventory Tetris real-time tile game.
All
The
right.
idea is that we are all adventurers. We've gone into the dungeon, we have slain the dragon, but that was the easy part. Now we have the dragon's horde.
We have to get the loot home.
Yes,
All right.
exactly. And we all have a backpack that we have got to get the loot home in. So this was inspired by like original Diablo, the video game.
Right,
have,
we had to
that
like
screen.
rearrange.
Exactly.
All
And,
right,
like,
yeah.
I wanted to make that fun, right? So the idea is that you have a backpack, you're trying to put all the coolest stuff that you can into your bag as fast as possible because you've slain the dragon as a team, but now
Now it's everybody for themselves. Grab what you can.
Exactly, and get back to town first because then you
Right.
get the best prices at the market. You're not going to
Makes
saturate
sense.
all of the
Makes
inventory, and you can be the hero of all the townsfolk, and that's what's really cool.
Excellent.
So there's actually two versions of this. We have it flipped to the advanced version, but on the basic side, all you're doing is matching so let's flip it so to look at the basic side right here. We are matching gems. So we are matching different colors to try to symbolize getting the stuff in most efficiently.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have different sides of gems. So right here you can see that we've stacked our deck a little bit and that we have blues matching here. You get points for every matching gem that you have. So this isn't going to give you a point, but this will.
Sure.
The more tiles you use to make a gem, the more it's the best. Basically, the
The
better
better the gem.
item. Yes.
So this yellow one's better than all
yeah,
these blue
So this
ones.
is 1 point, and this is 2 points. If I can get one where there's two more
corners,
it's
right.
worth 3 points. So we're all playing at the same time. When the game starts, we shout, "Pack!" and we'd all start grabbing. And ooh, hey, look, I can do this one right here. And you'd be doing it at the same
nice,
time.
nice.
Oh, that's trash. I'm gonna throw that back in. I throw it face up. I take
So now I have it at my disposal.
I take 2 more as a penalty, and now I have to fit them both in.
Oh, so you can't just start willy-nilly grabbing whatever you want.
You can't, because you have to fit everything in. If you go back to town before I do, anything I have left over is trash because I'm like running back to town carrying stuff in my hands.
Things are falling left and right.
Exactly, and it's going to count -1 points against me.
Okay.
So that's a basic version. You can go back to town whenever 3 sides of your pack are touching. And then we would just count how many points we have. So in this, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points.
And do they always have to be oriented this way, or
They can be oriented however they want.
Right.
They're not always going to completely line up. You can see
Sure.
because I have here, I'm going to have some extra space here. That's okay. It's not as efficiently packed, but maybe this is a better gem, and that's okay. So that's my basic version. Once you've got this down, then you start with the Advanced Pack the Pack 5th edition next,
Okay.
and you're starting to look at the actual items that you're collecting. So you still have to make the gem, but now once you've made the gem, you're looking at the items. So you can collect a straight, one of each type.
Okay.
So a sword, a wand, a helmet, a shield, and a potion. So if I get all of these of any color, I get 5 points for having a straight. You also look at a flush and look to see what you have the most color.
Sure.
And if I had the most blues...
So if you had these, for example, you had a ton of blue.
I have a ton of blue. So of all of these, I'd have 5 points for blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the blue items. You could also potentially get a straight flush, which is all of the items in the same color. That's an additional 5 points. So that's really going for something.
So lots of things to balance as you're looking for what you're going to put and where
So
you're going to put it.
In this version, it slows the gameplay down a little bit because when you're drawing the tiles, you're looking and saying, oh, do I already have a helmet? Do I want the helmet? So this side's a little more strategic. When you throw it back, you only have to take 1 as a penalty.
In the advanced.
Exactly.
Can the penalty be another face-up one?
Yeah, well, you could take whatever you want.
Okay.
When you draw, so that means that there's more things going to be turned up faster
Sure.
as you turn through the dragon's horde. But the thing that makes this different is that every character, there are 10 different character choices, has things that they're looking for. So my magic user, Stella Helibad, is looking for potions and wands because she's a magic
She's
user.
a magic user, of course.
So she'll get extra points, again, if this is hers, for every wand and potion that she collects because she knows the best vendors in town.
Sure.
She knows where to
She's
go.
got the existing relationships.
Exactly. So every character has 2 items that they're looking for. There are 10 different characters total. And they're all based on different role-playing game.
Role-playing tropes.
Yes. So
sense.
we have the basic, the magic user, as I said, Stella Helibad, and my fighting guy,
Fist punching things.
fist punching tin.
The
my
third, maybe.
my elf, Ennui. Let that
Nice.
sit for a second.
Nice.
Right? My NPC character.
Hump carries a lot.
Yep. But then we also have, say, like a GURPS character, my
wow.
Space Cat Princess, Star Whiskers, and a Rift's character, perhaps, a Brute Juicer type character. So depending on where your role-playing game styles might come in, you can select a different character. But they all have different items that they're looking for.
And how many people can play at once?
It's 3 to 6.
3 to 6?
Yep, so it can definitely go up to 6. We're looking at potentially a 2-player variant as well, but right now it's a 3 to 6 game. It's about 10 minutes, so the idea is that it's a game you play before your big long game,
Sure.
or you play multiple rounds and you...
Or maybe wind down after a big long game.
Exactly, exactly. I needed a game to play before we played a role-playing game that wound us up
Yeah,
to get into our
makes
game
sense.
night game. And it has a fantasy theme, it's fun, it's a whole body, there's a huge tactile feel
Right.
to the game, and it's a ton of fun. It's also incredibly family friendly. This is one that I think a lot of family friendly games are kid games that parents can sort of
Right.
sludge through. This is one that is an adult game that kids can enjoy too.
And now, is this currently an active Kickstarter?
This is a current act.
Okay.
It is on Kickstarter right now. It has about 20 days left on Kickstarter. It has about $500 left to meet the goal, so it's very close to
Very
the goal.
close. I think you'll be able to hit that in 20 days. I would hope.
I think we'll
I
be
would
able to
hope.
hit it. My hope is that we're hitting it in like 2 days. So check it out on Kickstarter right now.
All right, great.
Yeah.
And that was Pack the Pack.